Let people know when we believe in it. Let me ask this question. How many of you have achieved the success you have so far in your career because at some point in your career, someone believed in you? A significant number of hands. It matters when people tell us that. My favorite example, when I got to Vietnam, I was not very good about the map reading. I really worried about it. I struggled with that. The first time I was out by myself, by my men, I get a call from the captain saying they're picking up some enemy transmission signals near my location. He wanted me to go there, check it out, and report back. So I go there, radio back, nothing here. He said, okay, you can return to your previous location. Rather than going back the route I'd come, I decided to take another route. There was a river close by, and I thought I'd walk alongside the river. When I did, all of a sudden, the river forked. Now, you do not have to be great at reading a map to see where the river forks. I mean, that was a clue even I could pick up on. But as I stood there looking at that map, I realized that where I was and where I thought I was two separate locations. And these enemy radio transmission signals being picked up in the rear, it was my radio because I was reporting myself somewhere I was not. This did nothing to pump me up. The next day when I returned to the location where the captain was, he tells me that evening, he said, I would like for you to take point for tomorrow and lead the company. I thought, oh my God. Tomorrow the entire world will know that I can't read a map. So we take off the next morning and thank God I'm just going straight. This is good, this is straight. And about lunchtime we came upon a large river. So I broke for lunch, went back to confer with the captain on what methodology he wanted to use to get across this river. I was sitting eating lunch and talking to him. About 15, 20 feet away, there was the first sergeant and several other sergeants, and he was talking to him. But I could overhear the conversation, and this is what he said. He said, I'm glad they finally sent us a lieutenant in here with a little age on him. I was 23 at the time. He said, this one knows what he's doing. This one knows how to read a map. I thought, this man looked like he's been in the Army 75 years. If he says I can read a map, then obviously I've been mistaken. I never made another navigational error the entire time I was there. Did I have any more information? No. I simply had someone who I trusted who believed in me. Sometimes we need someone else to believe in us first before we can believe in ourselves. And if you've got people that you worked with that you think really has what it takes, you have an obligation to the organization, to yourself, and certainly to this person to let them know if you see their potential. You'll never know how much good that might do that one person. It's so we have powers that we don't know that we have.